Hello everyone, Cree here, bringing you back another Camille PvE gameplay. And today, we are against a set who did take my ward, so he's actually going to hit level 2 first. But that does not matter, alright? What matters is the item we're going to be, this next mythic item we're actually going to be going this time. I'll definitely take that trade. Nope, doesn't want auto again. Nice. But yeah, so far, 2 videos ago, we've gone Triforce. We've done a video where we just try out Camille's standard items, but you know, they were reworked obviously, right? Next video, well, the video yesterday, 1 video ago, we went Gore Drinker, there you go. We went Gore Drinker, see how it would feel. It's basically just, it's like a Ravenous hydra without the AoE clear, does more damage and does more sustain on the active and whatever. It felt pretty subpar, honestly, it wasn't that good. And now this time, we're actually going to be trying Gore Drinker right here. The third item that looks like Atmos Impaler, which is one of the League of Legends' old items. Which I actually never played during that season. I only know of it just because of... I mean, if you really want to, you know, keep the fight going. I have 2 CS. It's actually pretty bad. I actually got to pay attention to start farming. But yeah, we are going to be going Divine Devourer. If you are curious about the runes I am currently going to set, before I do say that, what I do want to say is the sponsor for today's video. And the sponsor for this video is, in fact, the like button. Now, why is it our sponsor? Well, honestly, I don't know why they chose me. For some reason, I'm always sponsored by them every single video. But I appreciate it because the like button's a very cool thing. Well, why? Well, the like button, it starts off white, but it turns cooler afterwards. When you press it, it turns blue. Like, come on, that's pretty poggers, right? Okay, I shouldn't have said poggers. But it's pretty cool, right? And besides that, it helps out content creators a lot much more than you think. Like, seriously, guys, the like button, it truly does help out small content creators like me because it puts us in the algorithm, helps me grow, so it would mean a lot to me if you hit that like button. Same with commenting. Like, you don't even have to do anything clever with your comment. You just have to, you can say hi and I'll reply back, you know? You can really say anything and you will get a response from me if you are looking for one. But anyways, we're not going to dive, good sir, but we can check over here, and there's no one here, so there's nothing to check. But you can do this if you want to. Because we're not diving a set. Alright, he has left the game. Okay. But anyways, you're going to go Divine Devourer. So Divine Devourer is similar to Triforce, but there's just slight differences. And, well, slight and key differences. So they both have a Spellblade proc, which is really cool. Okay, so he does know that he has to E me. Auto Q2. There's his W. He actually did that so late. I feel like if I flashed first, I'm pretty sure I could have gotten the auto off and killed him. Because he W'd so late, not going to lie. Whatever, it is what it is. Let's shove this out now, though. We're going to get his TP. Not bad, not bad. So, there's a slight difference in the Spellblade passives. When it comes to Triforce, its Spellblade actually does bonus AD damage. It does 200% bonus damage equal to your base AD. Which is pretty cool, whereas there's a difference in Gore Drinker, which I will show you on this recall here. Q2 that. You're not going to freeze that, that does way too much damage to you, but let's recall here, let me show you the differences. Let me just reiterate Triforce again. Spellblade, after using ability, your next attack deals bonus physical damage equal to 200% of your base attack damage. Whereas if you go to this one, Divine Devourer, which we are building here. After using ability, your next attack deals bonus physical damage equal to 8% of the target's health. A minimum of 118 damage. That is the key difference between the two. One is target's health and the other one is 200% of your base AD. So basically, this item is going to be really good into high HP targets such as Set or other people that just stack it like tanks, right? So for example, the Set here, Nivea, if she goes Rod of Ages, I actually don't know what she builds in Season 11. You know, the Leona down there, all that good stuff. And another thing that's different is that they do have different stats. Trinity Force, 35 AD, 35 attack speed, 200 health, 10 ability haste. Whereas Gore Drinker, it has 20 ability haste, 40 AD, which is 5 more AD than Triforce. Doesn't have the attack speed, but does have 200 more HP, which is honestly pretty good, right? Q2, E away, take that nice juicy short trade there. We definitely take those. We're going to walk up. Well, I want a W, but guy, yeah, he's being crazy right now. He's trying to stun me. W, I wanted to W those 2 minions, but whatever. I'll just pick it up on the turret. And also another difference that the Trinity Force Mythic passive gives you 50% attack speed, whereas the Divine Devourer gives you 5% lethality on each legendary item. So, because you lack, since you don't get attack speed, which does feel really bad, I actually opted to go Alacrity. And by the way, the runes I am currently going, which I don't think I have said yet, is actually Conquer, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, and we have Magical Forward plus Biscuit Delivery. So, because we aren't gonna have attack speed, I did go for Conqueror just so I can go for the Alacrity page, which I do think will be nice. Obviously, if I have my EK, I do get attack speed, but outside of that, because we are going to be building a Ravenous Hydra anyways, we're not going to have any attack speed to, you know, AoE, wave clear, or auto Qs, all that good stuff. So I felt like the Alacrity would be good. And something key to note, by the way, Divine Devourer, is that it's Feast active. When a Spellblade hits a champion, brother, like, why are you fighting me? What a way to lose that trade in the end. Wait for that to fall off, go back in, use our Conqueror here. I didn't even avoid that correctly. Whatever, it still works out. That works. Whatever. I took the damage, but we still killed the guy. Anyways, what was I gonna say? What was I going to say there? Oh yeah, it's Feast. So Feast, when a Spellblade hits a champion, heal for 60% of the damage dealt with your Spellblade. Like, that's actually insane. That's a lot of damage. Truly is a lot of damage, and it does actually apply to your true damage, because I actually do notice the sustain. It's very strong. I actually really like this item. I played with it twice, and I've noticed the sustain just feels so good. It's so noteworthy. But this is my first time actually doing Conquer with it, and I do think Conquer is gonna be the best way to go with it, just because generally, if you're gonna be, you know, healing all that good stuff, you're generally gonna be a drain tank, right? So that's what we're actually looking for here. Anyways, we are gonna recall, pick up 2 plating, EOA. Also, if you don't know, if you are new to Season 11 and you just checked out my video, well, there's a new thing called Ability Haste. Ability Haste is essentially the new CDR, which you don't get from Sheen anymore. Sheen has been reworked, actually. It's worth 300 less gold, but you don't get the mana off it. That is a change that Riot has implemented. And because if you are a champion that used to build like a Trinity Force, they actually made it so that way you have higher base mana pool. Because as you see right now, I have 590. That is not standard for Camille. At least I'm pretty sure it's not anyways. It's not standard for Camille. So we actually got more. So they upped up our mana, maximum mana pool. That way, you know, we can stay in lane longer, thankfully, right? Which is actually really good. So obviously the mythic passive 5% armor penetration is not gonna do anything for your true damage, but it will actually apply to your normal auto attacks, your Q1, your W, which actually is really good for your W, just because your W does percent health damage as AD. So lethality or armor pen actually works nicely with it. Obviously, and it does work for your E as well whenever you do honestly E onto someone. So the lethality is not all entirely wasted, but it's not the best in my opinion. Wow, that was terrible on my part. I did hit the W on him, sort of. Q, avoid that. Use that Q movement speed. That works out. That was actually terrible. That was like literally the worst E of my life. Or at least of the day. That's whatever. It's fine. Auto Q. We're going to miss that. Q2 this, and we might miss this one as well. It is what it is. So, by the way, Conqueror, it does increase your base AD, which means it does increase your true damage. My true damage actually increases. It does increase significantly, by the way. It does increase your AD by a lot. So, Conqueror is actually strong right now. I don't know if that's a PvE change, because I'm pretty sure Conquer hasn't always been like that, but it does definitely feel stronger, I will say that. So we're also, by the way, very close to our keep saying Gore Drinker for some reason. We're definitely very close to our Divine Devourer, which I do want to build very shortly. Pretty sure I can bait the guy here. Press the R key so he can't R anyone away. Yup, just like that. If you don't know about the interaction, I'm with you here, buddy. You have your R key. Nice. I didn't time my Q2 to actually kill with him, but I will stun right here. Yeah, nice. He tried flashing over the wall so he could drain over it, but my E key exists, buddy. It's not going to work out for you. Anyways, PvE, you know, standard bloodbath. There's 20 kills in 10 minutes. Awesome, right? Anyways, you are going to recall here. Pick up our Gore Drinker after we pick up a plating, just because, you know, it's pretty close. Might as well pick it up. No reason for me not to. We're going to auto Q2E. And minion should give me it. And nice. I said Gore Drinker again, but we have our Divine Devourer, which is honestly a very good dueling 1v1 item. It does say anti-tank, but it's honestly, I consider it dueling more than anti-tank. I do think it's really strong. And our next item is going to be Ravenous Hydra. I have thought about this, by the way, what the next item should be. Since Divine Devourer is a anti-tank / sustain item, which is actually very good sustain, you will see it in this upcoming fight. I do think it's best to actually pair it with more ability haste and more sustain, just because Camille is a champion that thrives off of CDR, aka ability haste. And with 20, which we got from you know, the item. Divine Devourer, there you go. It's only 70% CDR. It's not even, you know, the full-on 20% that you are used to. So Ravenous Hydra, which we are building next, is going to give us the wave clear as you normally would get, right? But on top of that, it's going to give us more sustain, 60 AD, and 20 more ability haste. I said it's right. Ravenous Hydra does give CDR now. Oh, wow. That really sucks. Watch this healing, by the way. Man, I just want to... Look at that. 124. 124 HP off that. Off one Q2. So basically every Q and Q2 we're going to be healing for 124 HP. It's really nice. It just feels really good. That's, still, by the way, the reason why I took 10,000 turret shots. Just because I wanted to show you guys to sustain off the Q2. And it does feel really nice. Like that 300 true damage, not bad at all. I think Triforce would give me like slightly more, like maybe 20 more true damage. Q2, another 96 HP just like that. And it's just very strong. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Just kill him like that. E this way so I don't take another turret shot for free. And we're going to take him out. So, I will say that when building Ravenous Hydra, Tiamat honestly isn't that good of a rush anymore, I feel like. I really feel like it doesn't really do too much for you. It still gives you a wave clear, but the thing is you lose out on the active, so you lose out on a lot more wave clear than it initially was. Like, honestly, the active item, honestly, I took that for granted. That not being on Tiamat honestly does hurt it in my opinion, but it's not the end of the world. I just go for the Vampiric Scepter plus Khalfur's Warhammer, which I do think is just better. Because, you know, since I do consider Divine Devourer as a dueling item, we want dueling stats, right? Which is gonna be those two items. Auto key 2, let's recall here, level this up, and go towards our reworked Ravenous Hydra. Kindred ult was up and she didn't use it, sad times. Anyways, boot item of choice. I could go Iron and Butsu City, but honestly, I don't think it's really worth it. I'm just gonna hold off on it and just keep moving. Let's go mid lane. Kindred finally bought Immortal Shield Bow, which I believe is the PD. Yeah, it's the Phantom Dancer of Season 11. Alright. In case you don't know what I mean by that, I can actually show you guys anyways. I got you, Misfortune! Wow, what a heal. What a heal. I'm surprised she held on to that for so long, man. Does she know I'm here? Oh, this is warded. What is this? Hey, I appreciate you. Ooh, look at that damage. Okay, man. Your flash was not necessary. I was dead either way. Man, that really sucks. Leona literally just walked up and fished. I guess I should have dropped the ward. That's my bad. I did not expect them to actually send 4 people bot lane just like that. It does feel pretty bad, not gonna lie. It is what it is. My bot lane's like kind of bad. But more so my Yasuo and Kindred. Oh, he's popping off. Poggers. He's going in. Oh, one more. Nice. It is a kill. The ultimate is keeping him alive. Yasuo with an amazing ultimate. Janna R does mess everything up, making him miss Qs. Hit the knockup. Nice. They're focusing the tank. Yeah, that was very bad, guys. I will say that it was very bad, not gonna lie. And I definitely wanna go Recharge this game. I'm just gonna sell this now, honestly. I don't really need this. It's not really a good item. Thorn's Blade isn't really that good. I'm gonna vote no. Stop being baby, guys, and let's just keep playing the game. I eat bot lane instinctively, because, you know, generally it'd be a lane swap at this point when I'm this far ahead, but it's whatever. Let's go mid lane now. Mid lane. So we got our Merc Chets because they obviously have a shit ton of CC for no apparent reason. Honestly, I should have gotten Tenacity because Tenacity does reduce knockups now, reduces everything. But like I said, I do think Alacrity is just gonna be. It just feels a lot. It just feels really good. Not sure why Yasuo was pinging me. You were literally dead, so I'm gonna go mid lane and clear the wave that you weren't able to clear because you were dead. The guy's an animal, dude. He's insane. He doesn't think. And now let's go topside here. So I see Ravenous Hydra. We're only 1,000 gold off, which isn't bad at all. We most likely will find this set up topside. I'm not sure what he's building. It might be Immortal Shield build too. Cool. I didn't need that wave. You could have went topside and picked up a wave then, buddy. But you know, you're not the smartest light bulb, unfortunately. But it's okay though. It's okay. Keep shoving this out here. By the way, I feel like lifesteal like sucks now. 10% lifesteal. I'm healing for 30 a Q. Kind of sucks. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's only 10. But it just feels worse. It really does. Well, I'll see you later, Miss. Oh, she's literally sitting on her turret. I thought she didn't have a turret, and they were just looking at her and waiting for her to walk up a bit more. But obviously that wasn't the case. So this guy's just perma roaming. Alright, that works out. I just want to leave this game right now. Yeah. Sucks to be you. This support. Go on. Oh, hey, Sat. Would you like to taste the Q2? It looks like you wouldn't. They do 10,000 damage, man. Q2, 135 HP. We're going to E out of here. This chick's here. We're going to R to dodge that. We're going to take her out there. W heal, walk out. So we're going to go back in here soon. Remember, I have a ton of sustain off these Qs. Q2, another 196 HP. See what I mean? I'm literally sustaining. I'm out. I'm just winning these fights 100% of the time. Q2, look at that. Just like that. Typical coming from the young Camille player. Let's go. See what I mean? This item is not anti-tank. This is literally drain tank. This item is literally sustained dueling. It's actually insane how I was able to just pull that off, right? Look how much healing this item has done already. It's done 1950. That is disgusting. I think this item is broken and will get a nerf, unfortunately, because this item is really strong. I hope they don't change it, because honestly, it's really good. But obviously, it's going to be really good on a lot of other champions, such as, I think Aatrox would be good on. Even though he doesn't really auto-attack a lot, he can weave in autos. But it's definitely going to be very strong on Fiora, I'm pretty sure. 100% of the time, especially when it does percent HP damage. Always going to be strong. But anyways, we finally have Ravenous Hydra. Their team is majority AP, so we are going to go Maul Memorious, which is reworked, by the way, as well. And I actually haven't gotten it myself, so I am curious to how this item feels. We will go this for the MR portion, and we will just keep moving. So, by the way, even though I did say this is Drain Tank, Titanic Hydra, even though it does give a lot of HP, would it actually be good as well? This man ulted early, by the way, which is very confusing. Keep moving. Q for movement speed. Oh, the flash coming forward. That's going to be another kill. Nice. Hello. Q. Q2. Not bad. Keep Qing her. Q that movement speed. Look at that. Conqueror's proc. Q2. 429 true damage. Drop W. E right here. Auto Q. Nice. And even though you're full HP, by the way, it actually still heals you, surprisingly. Like, look, it should have went up again, right? Yeah, 2600. I didn't even take damage, but it's still healing me. It's actually kind of stupid in that sense. It doesn't really show you the true stat. This guy's right here. I need to get vision for my team. Hey, buddy. Ah. Alright, I guess you're moving at 10,000 movement speed, sadly. And we are going to drop a ward over here for this guy. Yeah, because he's just looking to do something cheeky on my team. I don't want to let him do it, really. Heal this. He got very lucky there, I will say that. And we are going to go topside so I can deal with this set. And just further show you that this is just a honestly disgusting build. Like, honestly, it truly is broken. So what's this guy going? He rushed a Bramble Vest to cut my sustain. How's it going, set, buddy? Dodge that. Auto Q. Auto Q. Very strong. Let's see. Mama Wordis has been reworked as well, by the way. It actually does scale with HP now, which honestly I think is very important. I'm going on this chick. Q2. We're going on her now with my ultimate. She's diving for the kill. It's not really worth it for you, love. Look at that, guys. You guys want to forfeit this game? Just let me carry you. That's simple. Just let me carry you and set up these plays, alright? Fiddlesticks. You're crazy, buddy. That's not gonna work out. You need a team, dude. Let's go do Baron. Let's not end the game. Let's go do Baron, guys. But anyways, Mama Warriors has been reworked as well. So basically, the Lifeline passive does scale off HP now when you do finish the item. Obviously, Hex Shrinker alone, it's the same. Still 250 HP shield. It says unknown. It doesn't show for some reason, but it's still the same. Wish you were with us, but I guess you don't want to be here with us, sadly. Hey, I like this. Nice. Awesome. I don't know where my fortune is. You want to end the game, but it's not going to happen. We're not going to let you do it. Anyways, by the way, if you're playing Camille, you obviously do want to tank just because your true damage does not get reduced by Baron. So it's very important that you are the one tanking. Thank you for the shield. Hopefully Kindred gets here soon. We're about to die. And they should be able to finish this. They don't know that we're on it, surprisingly. Nice, it's recall here. Powered recall. Now let's pick up our Mom and Mordius and look at that. A 600 HP shield. So 50 AD, 50 MR. I'm not sure if the MR is the same, but they definitely added ability haste and obviously, you know, a better shield, which is honestly really good. And our next item here, well... Kempuk Sword? No, they don't have any sustain. I think definitely Guardian Angel. Like, I'm at my 5th item, right? So yeah, Guardian Angel is definitely going to be preferred in my opinion. So, Chembuck Sword is an item that's just anti-heal. They don't really have that much sustain. Literally don't have any sustain. Like, does set have anything? Vampiric Scepter is literally it. Nidalee has W, but outside of that, I mean, it gets Fiddlesticks, but obviously Fiddlesticks is not an issue for us whatsoever. And this guy, nice flash out. Their entire team is moving as a 5, by the way, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. Because even though this build is somewhat, you know, sustain heavy, if I am perma CC'd and I can't press my Q key, well, obviously we're not gonna be very sustain heavy now, are we, right? I'm actually gonna look for a flank here. I see this. I definitely see this, and then this obviously will continue to show you the power of Drain Tank Camille. This is still the same amount of AD, 45 AD, yeah. That's fine. Anivia. Wow, the amount of damage I'm taking. Nice, avoiding stuff. They healed for movement speed, they killed him. Q. Q2, still healing for a ton. Drain Tank, like I said, we're just keeping alive here. Nice. Look at that. Just literally surviving through all of that, man. Actually insane. How much healing? 4,800 health, man. What? I've healed for 4,800 HP, dude. My lifeline passive did not proc, by the way. It's actually pretty cool. And look how much damage it's done. It's done 51% damage. That is ridiculous, dude. So much damage coming off this item. So much sustain. This item is really strong. Like, actually insanely strong. Q2. I'd rather not end the game yet. Yeah, Yasuo doesn't want to end the game either. Let's just back off. They obviously are respawning anyway, so they can wave clear this. Fiddle also immediately Ard, which is kind of random. But yeah, there she goes. By the way, if you don't know, Ravenous Hydra, the AoE cleave effect actually does apply on your abilities as well. Watch as I E into him. Look at that. AoE, just like that. Me, please. Q2, 621 true damage. The only issue is that not too much true damage coming off with this build. 40 AD, 65, 50. There's not really that many big AD items that you can actually buy. I'm pretty sure there aren't that many big ones anyways. Like, I've built a lot of 60. If you go full AD with standard build, you do hit 1k true damage. Not sure if I'll actually be able to hit 1k with this build. Could go for Stark's Gauge, actually, over GA, which does give me another 50 AD and 400 more HP, which is gonna help the purpose of drain tanking, right? Keep moving over here. Q. And they actually forfeited. Alright, well, that's actually going to be the end of the game. I do think this build is actually really strong, and this honestly might be one of my favorites. Oh, yeah, I think this is definitely my favorite build. So, GG played, like, comment, and subscribe to see you guys next video. Peace! Do let me know what you think of the Divine Devourer build.